Good morning, afternoon, sorry, habit. Ooh, yeah, I will allow that. Sorry, I have my reverse firewall open. Great, this is aesthetic of me. Just checking security boxes to allow the YouTube API connect with OBS. So, that's me. Anyway, let's cut this out. I'm going to cut this out of the video. Let's get into it right now. Ready? 3, 2, wait. Hey folks, welcome to today's video. Let's talk about these beautiful pivots that we have on Bitcoin. I might as well start out with the obvious, or at least what I consider obvious. You might not know about it. Because of that, I am obliged to show it to you. This is a very important piece of information, and it's why I'm so goddamn bullish the last 2 weeks. Like, really, I have had a very bullish bias for a long time. I got a little late to the party. You know, we actually got the exact bottom here at 3,400, which was nice. Bounce on the weekly 200 moving average. Wish I kept that long open. I closed it here. That's my life. So, and then now we're re-entered all the way up here because, like, oh well, nope, not going back down. Okay, well, let's just bet on trend then. And that's our game. Missed profit is not lost profit. That is a very important distinction a lot of people like to forget about. However, let's actually compare XAU USDG. Switch this bad boy to the monthly. Goodness. And switch Bitcoin to the daily. Well, we can compare these charts now. So, what's nice is that these followed essentially the same compressionary cycle. I'm going to take this off logarithmic so you guys can understand the ridiculous scale of this. Nice. Nice. So, we have initial bull run, boop, boop, followed by compressionary period, compressionary period, compressionary period. All right, we can actually define these metrics through 3-wave PM based on the volatility overhead readings, right, where we have this period of compression, and then this red plume is what's so interesting. In both scenarios, the downward re-expansion occurs. And on the wave PM, it's identical as well, where there's all that net expansion to the upside. And what does that result in? The next downward move, right? Break of support, break the compressionary period, scooping bottom like that, and scooping bottom. That's not an official term, it's just a shape. Shapes don't matter. So, we have the initial run up, followed by secondary markup. And goodness gracious, we have this nice compressionary period. And then we have a pushing higher high, which I like. Oh, this is supposed to be the 2-day chart, excuse me, or 3-day. Just so we can get that scale a little bit more similar. You know, and I will admit, this price action here is more reminiscent of this price action here. And let's zoom in and compare, just for funsies. So we have this huge parabola, right, like this. Followed by descending higher highs. Followed by descending higher highs. Great deal of volatility. And then there's a break to the upside, right? Followed by a brief compressionary period, and then trend continuation. So I scooped up my long around 11,000 back here, and I've just been holding it since. And if we actually do end up hitting a similar target, like we did on gold, at the bare minimum, right? That's going to be quite the game. It does inspire quite a bit of confidence. So, I am long. I am convinced I should stay long. So let's talk about the micro time frames. Now that you have good comparison in mind, let's actually look at our indicators, shall we? So, return to the 4-hour chart. So, we initially had this mean reversion pivot all the way back here, right? Which supported price really nicely, and when it broke, we entered a compressionary period, which was going to last as long as our 600 value, which is all the way above up here. As long as it's orange, it'll stay in the band, and as soon as it turns green, it is allowed to leave the band. So, we turned green on this candle here, right there. So boom, bada bing, bada boom, right there, trend continuation was possible. And what do we see? Well, we break outside of the band for the first time. Right, so when we entered the band, we entered a compressionary period, which offered short opportunities here and here, which had an implied target of this mean. Now, what's important to note is compressionary periods and their mean inversion conditions, we refer to them as mean inversion conditions simply because if you have a data set like so, and price action is inclined to stay inside the data set, it is logical that eventually it should hit the middle. So if you actually have an active mean inversion condition and it does nothing but stay positively weighted, that's super bullish. It's a very bullish sign, right? Because I don't have a good analogy. Oh well. The weighting is bullish, right? So typically when you get these compressionary mean inversion conditions, you'll at least either go down to the mean or stay in the band. Both are equally viable. But so is our current condition, where we stay positively weighted in the mean inversion condition, and then the condition evaporates before it ever completes. And that's fine, and that's good, and that's actually what we've been betting on. We expected this bullish weighting to continue. And lo and behold, we're finally getting that higher high, right? A little BitMEX portfolio I started trading a few months back, just for show, is currently up 80%, just from trading this choppy price action. That's very good news for me. So, are higher highs still to come? I think so. We can actually define trend on an even shorter time frame, which is cool. And that's actually how we caught our long entry at 10,350. So, while we wait for ACAT to load. Beautiful. As long as we're above this band here, which constantly adapts to the new longest overexpanded period, right? As long as we're above it, trend is good. So, all we had to do was buy retracements on it, and that's what we've been doing. A few days ago, we had a YouTube comment that says, I use your video titles as a counter indicator for my trades, because price is going to do the opposite of whatever you say. Okay. First of all, my hit rate's around 50%, okay? However, once price action does actually commit to something, it will stay that way. Right, because the profit ratios are insane. As long as we are above the band, price goes up. And as soon as we're inside the band, price goes down. The thing is, it can do either of those. In each instance, there's a 50-50 chance of it mean reverting or continuing trend. So we either have to bet on one or the other, right? And so it's the profit ratios that matter, my friends. And we have really good profit ratios. Well, not anymore, to be honest. You know, our mean inversion condition is now 6% away. Price can retrace down to 11,000 and still be in an uptrend. So really, I expect this compressionary period just do a loop-de-loop. Who knows? But if it stays as a defined trend, cool. I'll stay long. And if we actually see the mean inversion condition hit, I'll still stay long. At least on my macro trades. My scalps might change a bit, but I'm not inclined to do anything drastic because the chart is nice. All you folks watching on YouTube, please leave a comment on what altcoins you would like me to look at. I forgot to look around in the Discord channel for what you guys were saying. I don't remember. Also, do you guys think I could play the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 soundtrack in my videos without getting copyright struck? Wow. Smite, Smote. It's also a really good soundtrack. Surprisingly good. Like Summer Air, definitely listen to that. It's grade A, my friends. Okay. YouTube 3, oh, I love that. Cool. All right. Also, I forgot to talk about volume readings. Volume looks really good. Serious uptick in bullish volume here. Expecting continuation of the prowl. That would be very nice. Got a YouTube comment from Leafa saying XRP. I just gotta say, Leafa's worst girl. They are literally related. You cannot be into that. That's not cool. Also probably the worst character design from the series. You have very poor taste, my friend. Okay. Anime snobbery aside. Oh god. What is my life? I trade crypto and watch anime. I love it. I actually have a really good life. I should never complain. And hit the gym. I've worked out 104 days in a row. And I'm gonna keep working out until I can't fit through doorways. Haha. That's my future. Just trying to eat my body weight in protein every day. Alright, XRP daily is defined as a downtrend. The overexpansion is so large that I am surprised this is not trend exhaustion. Leafa says the name has nothing to do with anime. LOL. Okay, good. I just revealed my power level for nothing. Very nice. Okay. Oh. Is this bullish? I think it is. Let's snap on in here, my boy. You know, with this strategy, long condition would have been here. We would have taken that long. Because this is an active bullish mean reversion condition. This mean. And that was a 3.2 standard deviation tech. But what I did not expect... Ah, never mind. Look at that. Yeah, you had super tight compression, and then it immediately weighted itself to the downside. So this would have been the red flag, where we had this downward expansion here, where everything is weighted to the downside. There's high potential energy, and now just woof. That's trend. So what we can actually do is define trend on a shorter time frame, and then use that for a bullish entry. Actually, we might be able to take a position on this today. Yeah. Okay, this is super clean. ACAT's going to load that correctly. Let's just wait for it. Okay. Mean reversion pivot's still far away. If we go above 2,920, take a long, okay? Because that would count as a bullish CCI roll on the 4-hour chart, but it's also a bullish mean reversion condition on the 1 hour. So, if you actually enter this purple band, the longest over expanded period, do it. Oh, that'll be cozy. Or 3.2 standard deviation tag of the locks would work as well. So if we hit 2,632, like this candle, that'll be a buy. Right? But significantly higher risk. Also, look at how well that pivot held. Like, as far as trend definitions go, that's really aesthetic. You can actually use top edge or the edge of the locks and its 3.2 standard deviation for range definitions. And that is some secret sauce right there. I'm putting that into my next lesson that I'm recording for my students. That is really nice. Oversold conditions in the downtrend, and then the swing high in the downtrend. Good God, that is clean. Let's find another example where that works. That period maxed out. Let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's clean. So here on the 1 hour chart, we have trend definition of this is the swing low of the trend, which holds really hell well. And then this is the swing high of the channel. Obviously, there was some extreme buying price action here. One of the horrors of trading shorter time frames is volatility is significantly higher and respects extreme values a lot less. But trend definition is still super clean on that front. And you actually take the 1/10th period CCI rolls of those positions as well. So that would have been a long, and that would have been a long. Oh, what's nice about this though? This returned, let's be conservative, 3.5%. Whereas this one, we lost 1%, right? Super clean. Another nice opportunity to show off trend definition. Oh. Okay, like where we ended the compressionary period. And then we actually, I define another one. That would have been a great long as well. 'Cause that's a true oversold signal. Oh my goodness. This was a good one. This is the swing high trend definition, and this is the swing low trend definition. So good. I like this indicator. Alright, friends. Let's take a look at a link. I'm having trouble defining trend on link right now. Has it gone up more? It has not. It has fully mean reverted. Okay. I think that was a prediction I made. I don't recall. Yeah, because we had a large overexpansion based on this. Now it's in the compressionary period. It's actually seeing a new bout of downward expansion. I would stay away from this for the time being. You see this new generation here? Yeah, so now this just implies chop. We do have semi-potential high potential, semi-high potential energy. And also get your final comments in, folks, would you? Any kind of upward expansion here would be interesting, but it's not something I really feel like scalping. I mean, Bitcoin is just so strong. There's really no reason not just to play that. And the macro level, there's still macro level mean reversion too. Yeah, I forgot about that. So like on the daily, where we have this huge well, no, actually, never mind. Daily trend is defined. 4-hour trend implies mean reversion. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that. Time to buy some Doge. Not kidding. Doge BTC. Gonna look at Polonenex's chart on the 3-day. This chart is your life. Take advantage of it. Alright. There's always a test pump for the actual pump. That's the important information, right? To test liquidity. Anytime you have significant upward trend, you get small spike to make sure liquidity is there, and then followed by the actual spike. You have test spike followed by trend. You have test spike followed by fake out. Screw you. Or here, test spike followed by breakout. Oh, we just had our test spike, and now we've made that lower low to catch the stops, and I'm really thinking this is gonna moon. It's really appealing. Definitely consider backholding some Doge. Like, you can 4x your portfolio. No joke. Hey, folks. Welcome to today's video. Shh. I need to buy Doge, man. Quadruple my money. It's all in. It's tempting. I gotta find a good exchange, though. I don't... Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Put it all in Doge, me boys. Alright. EOS. I can do that. I'm gonna do EOS and PPT. You keep on asking about PPT, but I think it's still in a downtrend, right? Yeah. I think, no, I'm not interested. Sorry. That's a broken trend, man. Now we got comprehensive net downward expansion. It's blah, blah, blah. Know what I'm saying? You do. Link. Alright, what the hell? Years. Alright, this is the last one. Hey, that's significant. Compressionary range still in the downtrend based on the daily. Daily is just chop. Range is nice though. I think if you like use the 50 period here, you could have some fun. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. Trend identification is not what I want it to be. Oof. M Penny says VPN failed me on BitMEX. Gotta have a VPN with a kill switch, mate. I'd show you my VPN, but it literally shows my IP if I try to open it. So, kind of bad design flaw. Also, if your trial expires of a Avast VPN, it'll say your IP is exposed, and it'll show you what your IP is on your screen. And like, if you're a streamer, you're screwed. Really bad design. Asshole design, actually. Like, showing your IP on your screen, unprompted, as a pop-up from a software you intentionally downloaded on your computer. Why am I still using it? It's because it's got a kill switch, and I like that. It's like if I accidentally leave BitMEX open, like it'll sort itself out. It's nice. That's an 18% gain, Jesus. Man, these charts are so ugly. This is like the highest Bitcoin dominance has been since the previous bull run, right? Or since the previous alt season. I'm willing to back hold, just for now, just for a bit. And then I'm gonna put a couple grand in Doge so I can buy myself a vacation. Oh, I'm gonna look at Doge again. I'm fantasizing about it. Test pump, fake the lower low, real pump. Test pump, fake the lower low, real pump. And now there's so much more liquidity for it. Now that it's on Binance as well. Oh, I want a bag. So bad. Alright friends, this has been a fun stream. I enjoyed myself today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream too. If you did, please click the link in the doodly-doo to learn more about this mess on my screen. It's been a pleasure. Like this video, comment on what you would like me to analyze tomorrow, and I will happily do so at 1 p.m. MST. You have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you all later.